Welcome everyone. So we are starting a palette board, a palette card. So we need a palette for that. This is the board, palette board. We've got 6 of them to make a card. Palette board, angle grinder for sanding, toolbox for drilling, hammer, blower, wood polish. We have not even reached 50% of the job, so we have done 4 pallets as of now. 2 are remaining, and just 2 more. And then right after that, we'll take a break and then start polishing. So there are 2 types of polish that we are doing. One is the water based, and the other is the oil based. And water based is the first coat, 2 coats, and then the oil based. Let's see how it goes. Now we are done with sanding. We did the 80 grit, and then 120, and then 200 grit we did. And now you can see it's all sanded, really fine sanding we have done. And now next procedure will be cleaning it with a turpentine, cleaning the surface so that there is no dust at all. And right after that we'll do a polishing. So we'll be doing water-based polish, and I'm thinking of doing this touchwood from Asian Paints. If it comes up good with this, we'll be skipping this. So this is actually water-based polish. So we'll do a 1 layer now. After it dries, we'll go for a next layer. So this is actually, you can see the difference here to here. It gives a golden touch to the wood, a golden shine to the wood. So which is actually natural as well, plus the shine, it will retain the shine as well. So whenever you paint, you have to be a little bit faster, else it will dry and start being sticky. So I tried polishing in the day, as you could see I show in the video. So it wasn't enough, so I had to do a double coating on the wood. So I did just now. I couldn't make the video for it. So I'm just putting it for dry overnight so that it will be sealed properly. You can see the shine on the wood. You can see the shine, the lights shining on the wood. Here you can see the shine here. Shine, yes. And I've got this wood. This is the real color of the wood before sanding and polishing. Polishing does not add any color to it. It just enhances the color of the wood. So this is how it looks, the real wood color, and this is after sanding and polishing. This is how it looks. This is how you enhance your wood. And we'll see tomorrow. It's too late at night right now. This is the 3rd coat of polish on top of this, and let's see how it looks in the morning. This is how it looks in the morning, and it's dried completely, I guess. Yes, it's dried completely, and you see the shine on that. I'm eagerly waiting to put it on a, to make the cut. So everything is done. Chirag, what did you find? So everything is ready. Hi, what's up, people? I am sure that you like the look of the house. I try to give a very raw look, a Japanese float bed look. It's obviously not floating, but then I try to give the Japanese bed look, and it's completely raw look. I've not done any cutting or any kind of a modification to the pallets that I've got. So these pallets I got it from the scrap yard. Not exactly scrap yard. It's actually a disposed wood that I got it from, and so I got it and then I sanded it down and then I polished it, 3 to 4 layers of polish, and then this is how it looks as of now. I hope definitely you like it. I hope you like the look of it. And this bed, as of now, it sits very firmly. It's very rigid. Even if I jump on it, it's not gonna break. It's that strong. So as of now, it's perfectly matching with the Wakefit mattresses that I got it last week. And since I had said that I'll try to get a Japanese bed for this mattress, I tried to fulfill the promise that I had made it last week. And this looks, the look of the headboard is going to change because I'm going to be adding some elements to it, like the lamp and the entire wall. The entire wall that is half white, so that also I'm going to be changing with the wallpaper. And this one I'll be elevating a little bit up, at least half feet or half it I'm going to elevate it so that it looks like a Japanese complete float bed. So this, the bed where it is going to be floating on top of it. So I'll be adding legs to it underneath, which is not visible, that makes it look like it is float bed. And if you want to know more details about it, you can message me. But then basic things that I'll just try to explain of whatever I've done. So the pallets, 6 pallets I got it. 6 pallets costed me around 2,000 rupees, and I had to get some sanding papers. So that sanding papers and polish, that costed me around 2,600. And newly I bought a sanding machine, that's an angle grinder. So that is not, I'll not count that into this because I'll be using that into my future, all of my future projects. So maximum I spent around 3,000 rupees on the bed that looks like the one that I was seeing in my Flipkart or Pepperfry anywhere. That was almost around 25 to 30,000 rupees. So I've done it in 3,000 rupees only. So you need more ideas, something like this, you can like, share and subscribe. And if you like my project, if you want me to do something else also in the future, just do let me know. This is made in Bangalore. I did it in Bangalore in India, so I can let you know from where I procure my the raw wood or any other materials that I do it. I'll definitely try to help you. Do let me know what kind of a video or what kind of a decor that I should do in my house. I'll post a video on that as well. Thanks for watching. Cheers.